I am indeed Brian Kilmeade in for Laura Ingraham. Special edition of the Ingraham Angle comes your way right now. A lot going on. Will she or won't she? That is the question as it relates to potential the Taiwan trip by Speaker Pelosi. Now, at this hour, all signs point to the Speaker making the visit. It would happen in just a matter of a few hours. They're about 12 hours behind us. And if anything happens, we'll tell you right away. Now, according to the ahead of us, I should say, according to the Wall Street Journal, it isn't a matter of whether she goes to Taiwan, but rather whether she spends the night in Taipei or not. The Chinese have issued threats throughout the Speaker's deliberations, as you probably know, saying yesterday that their military will not sit idly by while she visits. Really? Their media organs are going even further, promising military involvement, even suggesting they might even shoot her plane down. Oh, isn't that nice? And just today, the Chinese military posted a ridiculous propaganda video, it sounds like Tom Cruise produced, of its troops launching missiles, grabbing weapons, and taking off in fighter jets. Nice to know they have a military and a tape recorder. The White House sees this issue as so perilous, they sent out John Kirby to the White House briefing room today to discuss this in detail for over an hour. He started with why the White House wasn't more supportive of a potential visit from the start.
Why was the Speaker being urged not to go?
I don't know that she was urged not to go. Who urged her not to go?
The President said on August 20th that the military doesn't think it's a good idea for her to go.
The Speaker makes her own decisions.
Yeah, it's true. That's exactly what the President said. The entire appearance by Kirby revealed that the White House is obviously kind of scared. The White House took on a tone that can be described at best as deferential towards the PRC, and at worst, groveling towards President Xi?
We have repeatedly said that we oppose any unilateral changes to the status quo from either side. We have said that we do not support Taiwan independence, and we have said that we expect cross-strait differences to be resolved by peaceful means.
Why is that necessary to say something that's been on the books for 50 years? Never mind the fact that his boss, the commander-in-chief, and just 2 months ago, that, of course, we would defend Taiwan's independence. Remember? We would fight if Taiwan was invaded. But the messaging only got worse from there. After Kirby departed the briefing room, in comes Karine Jean-Pierre, who displayed a stunning lack of interest and knowledge of most aspects of the Chinese threat.
3 days now since a Chinese official publicly threatened to murder Speaker Pelosi. Where is the president coming out to respond to, at the very least, say, don't do that?
Well, first, we've talked, Kirby was just here talking about how, I have not seen those reports, so I'm just going to say.
They were going to maybe shoot down her plane, or that they would, it would be within their rights to shoot down her plane.
All right. Well, we have talked about that. We have said that there's no need for this type of saber rattling.
Yeah, I know there was some country that wanted to shoot down the Speaker right out of the sky. Oh, yeah, maybe it was China. Thanks for straightening me out, Peter. So let's get this straight. The White House press secretary was unaware of a Chinese threat. The threat on the Speaker of the United States, that's not too reassuring. I mean, what does she do during the day? Can she keep up with the news? Is that too much to ask?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.